Alright, it's Nick Dutch back again one more time. Hi there, how's it going? Just answering a quick private message that's appeared on my inbox. Yes, of course, the pagan religions in the Western world at the moment are essentially an extension of the Judeo-Christian tradition in every possible way. Alright? I mean, there's this argument that, yeah, well, the pagans were doing this, that, and the other first. So, therefore, this, that, and the other is pagan. But essentially, if the forces which magicians are playing around with are natural forces, therefore they're a part of your own being anyway, they're a part of your, the way that you're created, or built, or evolved, or developed, or whatever. So, it's just the way that things are. Right? If there is that spiritual healing energy that operates in certain manners, then essentially it is something which essentially exists, like water and air. You might as well say that air and water are pagan, alright? Or your feet are pagan. Christians should cut their feet off because those feet are pagan feet. I mean, what the hell are people talking about? It's crazy. And what about like the traditions of, casting a circle? Oh, that's Wiccan, that's pagan, or that is... Well, basically that's in the Lesser Key of Solomon, which is a Judeo-Christian text. Alright, the circle casting technique is in Christian writings. Now essentially, if there is something like archetypal for all people, because there's something similar to the formula or method of circle casting in all magical traditions and religions, then essentially it's not a pagan thing, is it? It's a human thing. Alright, just like your feet, just like the blood which circulates around your body, your blood is not pagan blood, it's human blood, alright? Just like your bones or your DNA or anything else. So all this stuff about like, that's pagan, all that stuff is pagan, therefore we the pagans are the original what, fuck off. And in any case, in the Western world today, how can you have anything else apart from something which fits in with Western industrial culture? Alright? It's got to fit in with the culture. It's got to fit in with, a democratic stroke Republican-esque or whatever, Western political system or social structure. And therefore, it's got to still follow certain cultural lines. You don't go around doing animal sacrifice, do you? No, of course not. Why not? Because, it's a bit icky. It's not right. It's not part of what we do. You certainly don't do human sacrifice, which is what pagans did, I mean, for crying out loud sake. What is it that you do? You do things based upon Judeo-Christian principles using Judeo-Christian symbolism. I mean, the pentagram comes out of Judeo-Christian culture, okay? If you want to turn around and say, yeah, well, that symbol was essentially initially pagan, well, you don't know that. Or maybe it's just yet another archetype that's in the subconscious mind of all human beings. Alright? What about the magical hours of the day? That comes from Solomonic magic, okay? That's not a Judeo-Christian thing. The hours of the day, from sunrise to sunset, split up into 12 equal periods. The first hour being the first period of time from sunrise, and second and so on and so forth. It's Judeo-Christian. Or to be more precise, it's Jewish, okay? So, what is going on with this mentality of no, this, that, and the other is truly pagan, truly the tradition? No, it isn't. Spring equinox? No, that's the Passover. That's another Judeo-Christian tradition, okay? So, stop being full of bullshit. Alright? All pagans, Wicca, alright? Wicca is a Judeo-Christian religion. Okay? It's slightly different. It's got a different concept of a higher power, or a very similar one. Alright, but even, some of the symbols I've seen associated with, the three aspects of the goddess has a Judeo-Christian connection, kind of like an intertwined thing made out of like arcs, I think it is. One goes like that, one goes like that, another one goes like that. Alright? And so you got your 3 points, and some people say, well, because it's made out of circles, it's therefore, very pagan, very, witchcraft orientated. The same symbol is in Christianity. Because at the intersections, you get the tail of the fish, right? The fish symbol, which has a Greek name, the first 3 letters of which essentially are, the initial letters of a phrase which means Jesus is the Son of God, or something along those lines, okay? And that's why the fish symbol is important in Christianity, not because of Jesus doing the whole loaves and fishes thing, but because it was the three initial letters of the word which stood for this particular symbol, which was important for Christian people in the time when Christians were heavily persecuted. And so essentially the fish symbol was something that people could get away with, and also meant, yeah, I'm one with you. Rather like the pagans these days wearing, you know, the five-pointed star pentagram ring and going to the pub where all their mates are and saying, yeah, I'm one with you, you know what I mean? It's the same thing. So everybody chillax, alright? We're all doing the same thing in just slightly different ways. That's all. Alright? And all like the spiritualist stuff which goes into the pagan community, that's you know, based upon Christian spiritualism, based on all this stuff from Kabbalah, for crying out loud's sake. That's pure Jewish mysticism. Alright? So just relax with that.